Hello guys, how you doing? This is S. Anthony Thomas. It's the S. Anthony Thomas Show. I'm not home right now, so I'm going to have to do this remotely. Normally I like to record into my home studio, which is basically a part of my house where there's a laptop and my equipment. But I'm not home right now, and I want to make sure that I get back to talking to you because I enjoy doing that, and thank you for enjoying listening to me. I appreciate it. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you actually watched the NFL on Peacock? Did you watch that? Was that fun? Did you enjoy that? Of course you didn't. Now, it's not like it's a lot of money. It's $5.99 for the one game. But if you be honest with you, a lot of people could afford that. I could afford that, obviously. But here's the thing. Not that I'm rich. I ain't got no money either. But you know what I'm saying. I got $5.99 for the game. But I didn't do it. Why? Why? It's the principle of the thing, is it not? Aren't you annoyed with people just who already have a boatload of bread trying to just steal more money out of your pocket? Now, I don't mind advertising as much because even if you advertise to people, like people who go, well, we just want to get some more money out of it. Yeah, you got a lot of money now. Stop snaking the people watching the product. Don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. It sucks when you do that. Because I was upset by it because I know that when people like that have a lot of money see an opening to scoop some more money out of people, they will do that. If a whole bunch of people bought that Peacock game, then they're going to go, well, then maybe we'll do two games like that. Maybe all the wild card games you'll have to pay for. Maybe we'll let you see the other games, but we will charge you for the NFC and the AFC championship game. Maybe we'll charge for the Super Bowl. You know, if they had an opportunity to do that, you know they would. They would love to charge pay-per-view prices for the Super Bowl. You know they would love to do that. And that's why people were upset, not the $5.99, but the principle of the thing. You're going to take a playoff game and put it, come on now. And I was upset too. Could I have seen it? Sure. But I didn't watch it. And I wanted to see the game. And I have the $6 but I didn't do it because I was annoyed. You see, when you have the Super Bowl on TV and everyone can see it, it's almost like a national holiday. And for those of you listening to me outside of the United States, you know what the Super Bowl is. But in the country where am right now, the United States, the Super Bowl is a huge deal. People that don't even like the game of American football get together in groups and begin the big parties. If you have a bunch of friends, you'll watch the game. And a lot of, even people that aren't even into football will watch it and get into it. It's a holiday. It's almost like a national holiday. It isn't, but it's almost like a national holiday in the United States. But what do you think would happen if they think they could get away with charging pay-per-view prices for that? You think they wouldn't? I know they wouldn't, so do you. You see, people pay so much money for advertising on the Super Bowl because they know there's so many eyes on it. They know there's going to be 120, 130 million eyes on the Super Bowl, or pairs of eyes rather, on the Super Bowl. They know that. And that's why they pay so much money for the advertising. But if somehow they can figure out a way, we're going to lose some people, but the people that paid $100, if we get enough of them, we'll make it roughly, but we'll be all right. And we can still put the commercials on. We can still put commercials on because they would do that. They'll still put the commercials on even if they charge you money. And that sucks. But here's back to what I was talking about. Advertising. If it's on regular television, they can advertise even to people who have absolutely not a lot of money. People living hand to mouth. People go, how are you going to make money off of people that ain't got any money? It's because when you advertising to people that have disposable income, they can just, it's not a big deal to them. They'll just go and buy the thing that they think is interesting in the commercial. But even if you're broke, they're not going to get more money out of you. Advertising at that point will do nothing more than take the money you're already spending and move it from one product to another. So as the end user, nothing bad happens to you. It doesn't affect you. You're just buying a different bar of soap. You're drinking this beer now. That's all you're doing. You were drinking this beer, now you're drinking that beer. You were going to buy a car, you were going to buy this car, now you're going to buy that car. You were going to buy these clothes, now you're going to buy those clothes. That's what it is. That's why it's important to have things like that on regular television. But isn't it amazing how even when people have money, they always got to try to squeeze a little bit more money out of you. You go find out how much it costs to get on an airplane, right? You think the airplane price is going to be this, but then you drive there and you get, oh, how much does it cost to park the car? And you see how much it costs to park the car, sticker shock. Oh no. Oh man. Oh man, and you realize you're going to be out of town for a week, and then you realize you got to pay for long-term parking. How much is that? Oh, sticker shock. Oh no. Oh no. Right? Baggage fees. Oh man. How much does this bag weigh? Ups 1 pound over. That'll be, here's the amount. Sticker shock. Oh no. You get on the plane. I would like a glass of water. That'll be this. Water? Sticker shock. Oh no. Are you breathing, sir? Yes. Do I look like I'm upset? Do I look like I'm in distress? Are you a medical professional? Oh no, no, no. We actually charge for oxygen in the, so how many breaths a minute do you take? I'm going to be able to calculate this so we can add it to your credit card bill. Oh no. Okay. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but only a little bit. Right? You go to buy a car, you go online and you configure your car. You're going, this is the first time I've retired now. I've put my money aside. I'm going to buy a new car, dag nabbit. Right, honey? Yes, dear, let's buy a new car. Fantastic. Let's get us a luxury car. We've never had a luxury car. We've always got simple cars to go to work. But now that we're retired, we got a little money saved and we both have our pensions. Let's get a car so we can go to the drive. We can drive to the beach. We can drive to the mountains. We can go on vacation in this wonderful luxury car with the heated seats and the this seats and the double foot massage, right? And all that crap. We can have all of that. It's going to be fantastic and incredible. And this is the amount of money. It's a little steep, but we can afford it. We can afford it. We've been saving up for this car for a long time. Yay. Let's get this car. This is going to be fantastic. It costs X number of dollars. Let me put my name in and my address in. And I'm going to write in the notes, please tell me how much this car costs. We're going to pay for this car. We love it. We don't need a test drive. We've already driven one already. We're ready to make the purchase. Please tell me how much it's going to cost. We want these features. And thank you. Click send. By the end of the day goes by, and then all of a sudden you get an email from the dealership. Yay, we have that in stock. Yay, you can pick it up as early as today if you want to. Yay, and here's what it costs. Boo. Right? As it turns out, for some reason, there's not a lot of those cars in your particular area. And that means they're going to have to ship the car. And how much is that going to cost? Ooh, sticker shock. Ooh, but I really don't want that car. But okay, we'll do that. And how much does the car cost? Well, this is what this is the MSRP, manufacturer's suggested retail price. Manufacturer's suggested retail price. Well, now you're going to get the hell no, I got to get mine. Hell no, I want to tack on some more charges. Hell no, some of this money is going in my pocket. Hell no, some of this is going to the manager of the dealership's pocket. Hell no, we want to get as much money out of you as possible price. And all of a sudden the car costs X. And now it's X plus $10,000. Not $1,000. You'd probably be able to go, you know what? All right, not $2,000 or $5,000. Wait a minute, that's outrageous. No, it's $10,000 more. $10,000 more than the manufacturer's suggested retail price. You almost wish that the manufacturer would suggest a higher retail price. You know, that way you won't feel like a fool when you show up at the dealership and they want $10,000 more dollars or $8,000 more dollars or $9,000 more dollars. You really wish the manufacturer suggested retail price was the same price that the person tries to sell it to you for, but no, they got to get a little bit more money out of you. Hey, if you can buy a car that costs $50,000, you can damn sure buy a car that costs $62,000. Wait a minute. You said it was only $10,000. Oh, that's right. We forgot about the double deluxe package that comes with the car. But if it comes with the car, why isn't the car? Well, actually, let's be honest. I'm lying to you. I just figured out I'm going to add $2 more $1,000 onto the price of the car, and then I'll haggle it down. You'll haggle it down $1,000. I'll still make out an extra $1,000 because, well, I have the car and you don't. Yeah. Everywhere you go, it's the same thing. How many times have you gone to a store thinking you're going to buy some food at a specific price and you find out that the taxes on the food? Now, I like going to places. Some of the places that I go to buy food, when they put and I got used to that. That's why I was kind of caught off guard. I was so used to going to some of the places I would go to eat. They literally would calculate what the taxes were for the food. So when they put the price on the menu, that was the all-inclusive price. If this sandwich costs $6 on the menu, when you go to the cash register and you hand the person $6, right? That's how it. And I like that place. And I got used to places like that because some of the places around me are just like that. They went, I'm getting tired of getting yelled at. I'm just going to put the full price. I'm just going to put the full price on the menu so people can see it and they will stop being so mad at me because I didn't do anything, dagnabbit. I didn't do anything. Don't be mad at me. So I go out of town someplace and I'm hanging around and I'm trying, oh, they have the same sandwich they have back in New Jersey. This is great. I'll buy that sandwich. I thought it was like a New Jersey. Okay, yeah, I'd like to get the double, quadruple, quintuple. Oh, sure. That'll be $6. Okay, and then I realized, like, oh, well, it was the tax. Now, I know that there are taxes there, but I had forgotten about it because I was so used to just paying, and it was really weird. And it was not that big of a deal. It's not, I mean, it's less than $1. It's not that big of a deal. But the thing is, you don't feel it at that low level, but you feel it when you're buying a computer. Like I just described, you feel it when you're buying a car. You feel it when you get on an airplane. You feel it when you buy clothes. You feel it when you buy gas, right? And you also feel money-grubbing people trying to snake you down and steal money out your pocket by being slick, and people trying to make you look like a chump by charging you for stuff that you shouldn't have been paying for in the first place. Now, I have nothing against Peacock, per se, and I have nothing against the NFL, per se. I understand that they're business people and they're going to try to maximize their profits. I understand that. But there has to be a point where you stop doing the bait and switch and you give us something for years and then all of a sudden you decide you're going to charge for it. That was a really highly anticipated game between the champions, the Chiefs, and the hot team that had their previous receiver, Tyreek Hill. You know, that was a game everybody wanted to see. And you took the game that everybody really, really wanted to see for the whole season. And people really wanted to see that game. Taylor Swift's at the game. You know, they want to see all of that. And you say, oh, this game that you really, really wanted? Nah, normally it was free. And by free, I mean we're still going to shove commercials down your throat. So it's really not free. But free. But we're going to take that one from you. Sorry. You got to go over to this service which paid us $110 million for that one game. You know what would have happened if they streamed it on Peacock and NBC at the same time? And then Peacock added some extra cool things like extra camera angles, less commercials. You know, have Peacock do some extra, like, you know, this really extra cool stuff for the Peacock audience that made it a more interesting experience. You know what would have happened? People would have watched that for nothing, watched that for free. And they would say, hey, this Peacock thing's pretty cool. And they would have just started watching it on Peacock. And you could have just ran commercials like you do on regular television. Right? And then you could upsell them to other things on Peacock. Because this Peacock is pretty good. Oh, they have some pretty good shows. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend $5.99 a month because look at all these good shows Peacock has. And then you would have the football audience, and you would have the goodwill, and you would have willing paid customers. Not the customers that you have now, the people that were desperate to see that game, people that paid $5.99 for the month, and the people that are going to cancel immediately. And you may get them again next year. They'll pay $5.99 for the month for that one game, and then they'll cancel immediately. Or there'll be people like me that put up that finger that's in the middle of their hand and say, no, I know what you're trying to do, and I don't like it. Now, if it gets to the point where all of a sudden all playoff games you have to pay for them, or you got to pay for the Super Bowl, you know what's going to happen? Even though I may be able to afford it, I don't know. If they're charging pay-per-view numbers, I ain't watching jack. If they start charging like they charge for UFC fights or big boxing matches, I ain't got that kind of money. Heck no, I got $5.99, but I ain't got no $50 for that. But you know what I'm saying. But if they start that crap, man, you got to understand, you always have to refill your coffers. You always have to make sure you have new, young fans watching the game. Let's be honest, the NFL has already priced the average fan out of going to the stadiums. So now all of a sudden you're going to price people out of watching it on TV, because if you think it's only going to be $5.99 once they got everybody locked in, you're crazy. Every other streaming service, well, that would be $9.99 for no commercials. Are you hooked on our service yet? Good, it's now $10.99. But wait a minute, it was $9. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Do you like these shows or not? You like these shows? Yeah, shut your mouth, punk. But you know what I'm saying. It's okay to try to maximize your profits. I get that. But it is not okay to be greedy. Don't be greedy. Now, I know if you're listening to me, first of all, I can say, Thank you for listening to this podcast. My name is S. Anthony Thomas. This is the S. Anthony Thomas Show. My friends call me S. Anthony. A lot of you have asked me, what do your friends call you? What do you like to be called? My friends call me S. Anthony. They either call me S or S. Anthony. So that answers that question. But I want to thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. I have a YouTube channel called Mr. S. Anthony Thomas. Go check that out and go subscribe to that. If you haven't subscribed to this podcast, what the heck is wrong with you? What I mean is, please do. Much love to you all. I appreciate you very, 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 very much. Thank you for those of you that are listening here from that are watching the YouTube videos. Thank you for coming over. Subscribe here too, because I know you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Much love to everybody, and I will see you again next time, my friends. Take care. Much love to you.